See all the bullet holes over there. 2 right in the back window. My God. They were crazy. They were crazy. What a crazy history, in fact. What's going on, everybody? Good morning from Prim, Nevada. I'm heading over here to Death Wish Coffee. If it's opened, otherwise I might have to walk up the way to Starbucks. It says they open at 9:55. Death Wish Coffee. Till 9:55? What time is it? It's pretty cool though. I mean, I gotta have coffee at a place called Death Wish Coffee Company. Check this out. It's pretty cool. Very cool. Got my coffee here from Death Wish Coffee. I just got a medium, very well priced here. Hit up Death Wish Coffee. Get me going this morning here. A few things I'll cover here before heading out. Got a caffeinate. She says this has like 10 times the amount of normal coffee. So the large was huge. She's like, yeah, you'd probably be good with a medium. It's literally 8 to 10 times more stronger than regular coffee. So it should be good. There she be. There it is. Cool wax statues here, Bonnie and Clyde. Their weaponry. That's the actual car. The actual car. Which, as it states over here, see the whole write-up in that other episode, 167 holes according to the count at the time. And they were like hit roughly 50 times each. It's crazy. Get you a good look at that car there. Look at all the bullets. Huh. These are the original windows and everything. I mean, I don't think it's been too tampered with. Hard to say. I still don't really know why it's here in Nevada, in Prim, Nevada, if they were actually gunned down in Louisiana. Interesting. Very cool though. Enjoying this. This is good coffee. This is really good. This is a cup of coffee Mr. Thrasher can stand behind. Death Wish Coffee. 10 times the caffeine, but it doesn't taste like it. It's not like harsh or anything. It tastes really good. Just looking at this setup over here. We got the gourmet Chinese food up here. I wish it was all real. That pair of Buddy Holly glasses up there. The Pony Express General Store above the arcade over here. Just enjoying our Denny's breakfast. We're hitting the road momentarily as we digest the cinnamon roll pancakes, Grand Slam, some French toast, eggs, getting all the nutrients in, and the coffee. Got all my luggage on my shoulder here. I just wanted to give a little quick do-over. I'm waiting for Jesse to take our final glimpses. Buffalo Bills. I don't know how much longer it's gonna be here, so. Whiskey Pete's across the road is closed. Absolutely gorgeous out here in the morning though. All the desert mountains. Love being out here in the desert. You all set, young man?
Yep.
Definitely a good stay in Prim at Buffalo Bills. Whiskey Pete's out that way. Okay, time to hit the road. Gonna head back California way. We're heading back California way. Perhaps you want to join us. We're heading to California, the Golden State. Making a respite stop here by the Jenny Rose restaurant, which is now abandoned. Oh no, maybe it is open. There's just nobody here. Okay. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. I can't tell. Jenny Rose restaurant. Got myself a cherry Coke here. Got to get some gas. A little bit of chapstick. Dry desert air. Dry desert air. Should we go up and see if it's still open? I think it's been closed. Yeah, it is. So it's not abandoned, it's just recently closed. So no more Jenny Rose restaurant. No more Jenny Rose. We're just heading over here to the Calico ghost town. The old town of Calico. Let's go, partner. It's waiting for you. Park office over here. Leatherworks trading post. Wow, they're actually like open stores and stuff. Very cool. Leatherworks, an Indian trading post. Neat. Neat. Take a quick peek in here.
You won't hear fortune for medicine man? Come near, I tell you.
Ooh. Sounds good. We are in Calico Ghost Town. This is awesome. Okay. There's lots of dream catchers. All kinds of things you can get in here. I love these. These magnets. I have to get a magnet. I might get a magnet. That's pretty cool. $6.50. $6.50. These ones are nice too. Nice. There's a lot to look at here, so I'm not going to go extremely deep on everything. We gotta say hi to this fella here, though. Good day, good sir. All kinds of stuff in there. It is a Leatherworks. Very neat. I love these old relics right here. I feel like I'm in the old Wild Wild West. This is the Calico Woodworks. Wood magnets, wood prints, wood puzzles. Definitely gonna get a souvenir or leave here. Those magnets are pretty cool. Or a sticker. Dr. Feelgood's patented walking sticks for the young and the old. These are interesting little trinkets here. Tooth fairy box. This is for teeth?
Mm-hmm. Or you can put rings in it, or, you know, little trinkets.
Very neat. Wooden nickels.
Yeah, check
Brothel tokens.
Check.
Brothel tokens. Good for all night? Is this real? Good
if
for...
you can find a brothel these days.
Screw, stogie, and whiskey.
If you can find a brothel, I'll accept them.
Oh, none around here.
I don't think so. Not anymore.
I love this little shop. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Here, let me show you these. These are called Tommy stickers. And they would look at over here on the wall as an example. They would put it, do you see it over here? Mm-hmm. So they would put it into the side of the mountain and put a candle in it and light their way through the mine.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's pretty cool, huh? Until obviously it got to a point where there's no oxygen left.
Oh, wow.
But at least they could light their way as far as they could.
Looking at that, I would never know that that's what those are for. Tommy sticker candle holder. Now I know.
Yes, now you know.
That building, yeah, with the clay.
So those are the original buildings to Calico, and there's probably 5 or 6 of them, you see?
Oh, wow.
Now that clay came out of those mountains.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's neat.
Pretty cool, huh?
Wow, cool, cool. I appreciate that info.
You're welcome. You have a blessed day.
You too. Learning lots. We'll be learning lots today. So yeah, this building over here, like she was saying, it's actually made of clay. It came from that mountain there. You see the Calico logo up there. The Maggie mine. The mine shaft here. This is the Maggie mine. Wow. Lots to see over here. This gentleman over here. I think maybe you catch the train over here. This where I catch the train, sir? Looks like a train station. Yes. Yes, this is where I catch the train. I'll catch the next one. Gonna enter the mine. It's about 1,000 feet of mine.
Howdy, folks, and welcome to the Maggie Mine, one of the most historic in Southern California. Before your journey into the mine, we'll give your eyes a chance to get accustomed to the dark as we give you a mini education on the type of mineral Calico is famous for.
I'd love to stay there, but I'd rather just give my own tour. I generally do. This is mental. I'm in a mine. 1,000 feet, this mine. There's a vertical shaft, an escape hatch. That's pretty interesting. We got a miner in here. What's up, sir? Be careful. Careful working here. I don't want this thing to collapse on me. Right. Stick to the right. It's well lit in here. It's getting very dark. Full unedited walkthrough. One shoot.
Here at the deepest portion of Dead Man's Drift, you can see early miners hard at work seeking that elusive silver
Dead
vein.
Man's
This
Drift.
part of the Maggie mine was given the name Dead Man's Drift.
Dark rock is silver ore. Super cool. It's a nice shadow. A lot of air blows through here, which is good. 65,000 glory hole. The glory holes took on another meaning in later years. Shot of this guy. I'll show you guys what's going on in here. I'll take a shot. These are the Mulcahy brothers. Their 7 children arrived in Calico in 1884. The boys were Fred, Ed, John, Tim, and Maurice. By the time the mining was dying out in 1896, John, Jim, and Maurice were still at Calico as miners. A shot of this glory hole. Wow. Continue through. Bag John. This would have been a common sight in the mines at Calico, a miner working by himself, using a heavy sledgehammer to drive it in a drill bit to prepare for blasting. Or just chiseling away the day. Straight ahead there. And taking my exit. Whew. Wow, no idea where this is leading us. Mind checking out that train ride though. Okay, back to Main Street. Head back over. I think we'll maybe finish with a epic train ride. I don't want to say anything in case I don't get that done, but if I don't, I don't. I'll have to wait for it to come back as we go down there. Go check out the church and stuff first. Pretty awesome up here though. Epic. Climbing some red desert rock. Oh, goodness. There's some stairs over here too. Heading up to Lookout Point. Show you the grand scope of everything. The whole Calico ghost town. Wow. Enjoy these views as I'm climbing up here. Oh. My goodness. Incredible. All these old carriages and stuff. Always really taken away with these things. If you've seen any of my videos from Upper Canada Village, this is a totally different world though. Look at this, Lane House and Museum. This is interesting. There's another one of these buildings made out of clay. Lucy Bell Lane. So this was the original site of Lucy Lane's home, 1885 to 1967, restored in her honor. Wow, I love that. You could just walk in and admire everything. Lions Pure Coffee. Go for some of that. Old tables, couches. Actually take a walk around her home. There's Mary Lane right there. Mary Ida Lane Middleton. They're keeping your memory alive, Mary. Wow. This is the old bathroom. Old bathroom. This must be her back door. There's a back bedroom here. Some actual pictures. That's super cool. And here, the kitchen. Guessing this was a kitchen. Very neat with this thing. Super cool. And one more back bedroom in here. Picture of her right there in the basket. Oh, hey buddy. He's just coming out of the Calico bathhouse. Enjoying his day. We got some cowgirl boots over here. And a cowgirl having a picnic. We take tips. Got all kinds of candles and accessories in here. Pretty cool. Inner Witch. Clothes on the line out here, a little outhouse. Love that. Love that. We got Lil's Saloon. Lil's Saloon. The Calico print. Books, music, t-shirts, newspaper headlines. Wow, this is neat. Check this out. Check this out. Oh man, that's cool. Train robber. 5,000 reward, dead or alive. Very cool. We got the old miner here. I don't know if he senses me. Whoa, look at this. Freaky. That's scary. That's scary. Some snakes and stuff down there. Cool stuff in here. Route 666, or Route 666, Route 66. I like to call it Route 666, but I guess it's Route 66. Got On the Road again going on here. Calico, Ghost Town, baseball. That's pretty sweet. Look at this. Rajar tells all. Rajar. What's Rajar? Look at that. Made of red clay. It's supposed to be like an old. Okay, I'd say come on in and see the way it used to be. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, okay, I thought this. Okay, when I walked, I didn't want to say it and sound stupid, but yeah, this is an old-timey barbershop pole. Ha, that's cool. So yeah, this would have been. You could get a haircut for 50 cents. Look at this. A cut and a shave. Would also be the dentist's office. Wow. Most of the people of the Calico, the miners, merchants, and their families were hardworking, stable folk, proud of the law and order, usually absent in a boom town. Here are the ordinary items of home and life used by the folks of Calico. Ovens and tools. Ooh. Wow, that's interesting. Look at that old piano. Very cool. Snow dust washing powder. This was the old RX. You get your drugs. The old drugstore is locked up. See the guy in there. Need to make a purchase. Need to make a purchase. There's another drugstore over there. Check that one out. Should have been a jail cell. Someone was put in jail. Have to sit in the cage here. Look at this. Love that. Old wood. Here the R&D. Fossils and minerals. Should be interesting. Yeah, this is the sheriff's office. An Indian here. There's a rat. Got lots of good beverages and stuff in there. Yes, it's the Rockin' Gift Shop. I'm not gonna enter any more of the gift shops just because it's no fun being turned around when you're just trying to promote their stuff, and everybody's seen what you find in gift shops anyways. They're mostly all the same. Keep it to more of the historical buildings and stuff. Wow, this is the Zenda building. Wow, silver ore bearing vein. Formation found in the Calico Mountains here. Some kernite. A lot of history on the rocks and stuff they find. Here in the Calico Mountain. Jeez. This old wheelbarrow. That old wheelbarrow. tools of the trade. A house made of bottles. Well, it's made of the clay as well and rock, but got all these bottles embedded. They actually spell out Calico up here. Nice. That's pretty neat. Man, that just bridge paths leading every which way. Trying to keep my eye open for rattlesnakes, and they do live up here. They like to hide under rocks and stuff. Should always be alert. Here's where you'll find that old cheating blacksmith. Sorry, BTTF joke. It's the blacksmith shop. We should head over and try to board that train. Or miss out on that. Mining shop, gold panning adventure. The Maggie mine was pretty cool.
Hi folks, this is Hard Rock Harris. I'm here with Mrs. Annie Hard Rock Harris.
Hard Rock Harris. I like that.
We would like to welcome you aboard the Calico.
He's Hard Rock Harris. I love these little like
There, folks. You all please stay seated. We take a ride together along that country of Old Calico.
there. I'm living
We'll go around this first curve. Notice the miners' cabin built along the canyon walls.
Mining
When
cabins.
they lived here, they were ideal for protecting us from the hot summer and cold winters here at Calico. They weren't sort of independent types. They liked to fend for themselves.
Ending with this big train ride.
Boarding houses, mainly for modern
You guys can
convenience.
sit back at home and enjoy.
I got my nickname Hard Rock because that was exactly the kind of mining we did around here. The rock is so hard and we didn't have any water to use for mining, so we had to excavate the rock.
One year, there was a 10 square mile mining district, boasted a population of nearly 2,000.
A little bit of joke.
Almost 1,000 actually living in the town side of Calico. After mining ended, Calico really was a ghost town. That's to say, it was mainly abandoned. But it was restored and reconstructed by the Knott family in the 1950s. Back then, they had workers actually digging here. These folks served for almost the people in the town, and the mission continues to this day.
Train ride through the desert, partner.
As we round this next curve, look to the left of the engine and notice the pile of rocks painted white with the white marker on top. This is an example of what a corner monument looks like. We use them on all four corners of our claims to alert everyone that they may be trespassing and to remind claim jumpers to stay away. Remember how the first traces of silver were discovered right on the ground in the spring of 1881, and Calico's silver rush was on. Miners came from all over, including well-known towns such as Virginia City, Roma, and Tombstone, Arizona.
I said to you, Hard Rock, I had silver fever too.
And Hard Rock knows his stuff.
A narrow gauge train similar to the one you're riding on now. That particular train is called the Waterloo Mine Company Railroad, and its trailers were not driven right up Calico's Wall Street Canyon. The closer a railroad
Proceeded
could be
right
run to
behind
the
the
mines,
conductor.
the better.
This large area to the left of the train was where some of the miners lived. There is still one surviving wall out there. It's outlined in white. Beyond the mountain to the northeast was East Calico, where among others, big Bismarck mine was. There was a little community out there with a store and a saloon. The Stacy brothers carried mail a mile and a half between Bismarck and Calico. District has produced about $10 million in silver in about 11 years. There were about 30 miles of tunnels on 14 different levels inside that mountain, belonging to several different mines. However, the only mine that is open daily for guests to safely go into themselves is the Maggie mine. Just below the
We
silver
already went through there. Already went through the Maggie
just an
mine.
ordinary pile of rocks. Actually, that is remnants of the Silver King mine itself. Not long ago, that pile of rocks was assayed to contain a few million in silver.
Shot, trying to count my mining claim. I'd already warned that Mr. Tobler about trespassing on my Boganda mine. He ignored me and showed up again. This time he got grazed by a few bullets I set in his way from my little pistol. He called the law and had me arrested. Before I could unload my whole gun on him, as I was just protecting my property.
Well, Annie, glad no one was seriously hurt, except maybe that Mr. Coker's pride. Now, if y'all look left, this is an ore crusher called an aerostep. Miners would hitch a horse or mule to that crossbar and have to walk round and round, which caused the steel ball to drag over and crush the ore before it was taken to a processing mill. Of course, by the 1880s, this method was kind of old-fashioned, but it was still a respectful way of making sure every bit of silver was scraped out.
We did work hard to get all that silver. Now have a look over to one of my favorite views from Calico. Down there is the Silver Valley, we called it. Past that old fried ring is the sandy bed of the Mojave River. In those early years, drinking water from Calico had to be brought over from the river to try to float and sold for about 5 to 20 cents a gallon. That water supply also gave birth to our neighboring town of Daggett, and the railroad was built right through there. See, just like the smaller narrow gauge locomotives, the big trains of those days ran off of steam from the water-filled boilers.
Another one of our neighboring towns was Oregon. It may no longer be visible, but when the boom ended here, some miners got jobs over there as borax miners for the Pacific Coast Borax Company. The Oregon Daggett Railroad was even built right up into Mule Canyon, making for a more efficient operation for the company. It became the last place in California where the famous 20 mule team post office.
They're just saying like 5 of the buildings on the main street have actually been there since the 1800s. So
But a few saloons, I can promise you that. Luckily, we even had doctors, lawyers, and justice of the peace.
My favorite place was the town hall. We had dances and all kinds of entertainment.
Those were dandy, huh? Now as we get closer to the train depot, take a look down into the gully to the left of the train. These ruins are from Chinatown, where almost 40 Chinese lived and worked at Calico during the boom years. And we did laundry for the miners and operated a couple of restaurants. Well, folks, we hope you had fun and maybe even learned a few things on our tour today. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop.
Be sure to grab all your gear, like purses, hats, glasses, and those little miners too. Please come back and join us again. We love having you.
cool train. There's the bell he was ringing. There's the bell he was ringing right there. Cool. All right. Yeah. So this is what he was saying on the train was Chinatown. These ruins here of clay and rock. They use the clay to keep the rock together to build these things. This is what's left. I guess this was Chinatown. You got a facade of an old saloon and jail over there, but the actual jail was over where I showed earlier. I'm gonna stop into the general store and get a soda pop because it's very, very hot.
Get a sarsaparilla.
Maybe a sarsaparilla. And we're gonna cap off the video. Look at that. The bathtub. 5 cents for a scrub. Wow. Okay.
Wow, dude.
Some sweet magnums over here. Shotguns. Nice. Cool. Wow. It's the actual drugstore. Calico's physician, Albert R. Rhea. Aha. Lots of good drinks inside the saloon. The bazooka bubblegum flavored whirly pop soda, bacon soda, Smuggler's Run. Should get something, you know, like Sioux City sarsaparilla. Considering we're in the Wild Wild West. I think I might do with that. The granddaddy of all root beers, huh? I don't know. There's a little doggy over here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, go with the Dang root beer. Dang, that's good root beer. Bubble up. I think I might go with a Frosty blue cream soda. Okay. And grab also got the Route 66 cane sugar sodas. I'm gonna try one of these since 1939. Blue cream soda Frosty. History of the whole old drugstore building here at Calico. Only 4 remaining rammed earth adobe buildings at Calico. The old drugstore building has been known as Little Salon since the mid-1950s, although it does not show up in any photographs before the time of the fire of 1887. County records indicate that this was the location of the Goodenough and Mendenhall drugstore in the early 1800s. Enjoying this cream soda. Blue cream soda, first time ever, and it's pretty good. All right, that's about gonna do it. Appreciate you guys coming along to the Calico ghost town. Started at Buffalo Bills. It's been a good desert day. Nevada to California. Thanks a lot, everybody. Give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe. Subscribe, birdies. If you're new here. Oh, okay. He said, put me on again, put me on again. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's like, sorry, I'm gonna miss happy hour. I'm gonna miss happy hour. Don't miss happy hour. Look who I ran into here at Calico Ghost Town.
Birds.
Carolina Tony.
It's me.
It's Carolina Tony.
It's me.
In the flesh.
Yeah.
Right here.
How about that?
Love your shirt, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought I saw you in Vegas there a couple days ago, but
Well, I was there.
you were.
We went-
that must have been you. Then.
It was Monday.
Okay, yeah,
We went-
that's when I probably
we
would've
went
saw
to
you.
the Spear. And
Okay.
and then we went into the Venetian.
No, we did not.
No.
We went into Excalibur.
Excalibur.
I saw you at Excalibur. Yes, I did.
yeah.
And then I lost my wallet there. Luckily, I found it.
Well,
But
good.
I thought I saw you there.
Good.
I think I shouted Carolina Tony, but you know, all the hustle bustle in Vegas. It's so great to finally get you on the show, man.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
I'm a
Pleasure to
subscriber.
meet you.
I'm a subscriber.
Thank you.
Subscribed way back when I saw you on Adam's show,
Uh-huh.
so
Well, thank you.
it's so cool to meet you guys.
It
I'm
is.
Debbie.
Debbie.
Yes,
Yeah.
Miss Debbie, as he calls
Seen
me.
you on the channel many times as well.
Yeah, I would say this is about as far from home as I've been
Yeah.
that I ran into someone that I know
Oh, there you go.
or someone that knows me.
There you go.
It's happened, and it's happened several hours from home.
I've got
but,
a good eye for faces, you know. If I'm subscribed to somebody.
Not me.
That's awesome running into you though, seriously. This is neat. Old fresh hot popcorn stand. Old popcorn cart. Fresh seasoned popcorn. Another general store over here. Ooh, this bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Doesn't feel too sturdy, sorry. Looks sturdy, doesn't feel sturdy. So there's help wanted over here. Help wanted? Another great view from up here. Roll back down Main Street. Check out the Undertaker's shop. The Mystery Shack. Little sweet shop here with an ATM, ice cream, fudge. Dorsey's Doghouse. Great place to have an ice cream like these folks. Oh, cool. Okay, this is the Mystery Shack right here. Mystery Shack. Got Harry Dover and Pappy over here. Doesn't sense me. He doesn't sense me. Oh, Mystery Shack. They want you to give them more money. You want money too, don't you, Pappy? Don't you, Pappy? Not saying anything. It's not saying anything. A nice gift shop in here. Hey. Coffee, tea, sodas. Mugs. Yeah, these are all cool. Wanted, dead or alive mugs. Wanted, dead or alive. Different directions you can go to the Maggie Mine, Odessa R&R, Calico Bottle House. Lots of stuff this way. Let's go this way. Wow, it's actually a really big town. Okay, so a very lengthy endeavor today. But what's cooler than this? Love putting myself in a time machine and taking myself back. Okay, so we're gonna enter the dollhouse here. Oh, it's employees only. Here's an excerpt of the Calico Regional Park Historical Quarterly, described in the 1963 appraisal inventory as a residence. This was a series of miniature rock cabins in the fenced yard, which is why this building is called the Dollhouse. The town of Calico, centered about the town of Calico mining district, with a peak population of 3,000, produced 13 to 20 million in silver and 9 million in borit minerals between 1881 and 1907. There's the town hall over here. We'll go take a quick peek at all the homesteads and everything. This is the town hall. Old piano here. It's just a character hall of fame. Fire hall there across the way. There's a lizard. The lizard just ran off. Okay. Enjoy this cherry Coke. We'll get back to you at the next stop. Really just wanted to get out and show this cool sign. The Jenny Rose.